Good day everyone. Today we have the 2024 MG5. We're going to tackle the interior, exterior, and engine details of the MG5. So, this is PatrickReyesTV. Let's go and start. Now, the MG5 comes with your key flip system. So this doesn't have the push start or the smart key access system on the door handles. So you could unlock and unlock the doors with this key flip system. And in here on the door sidings, you have soft touch materials, leather inserts with white stitchings. Your manual seat controls, your recliner, and your seat position control. Seats are cloth material with white stitchings for that accent. There we go. So, before we go and check out the interior, let's go and check out the exterior first by turning on the headlights. You have auto mode as well, fog lights, and the hazards. All windows are electrically powered, and only the driver's side window is automatic. The MG5 is a subcompact sedan manufactured by SAIC Motors and distributed by MG Motors. It is MG's entry to the competition of the well-known subcompacts in the market, such as the Toyota Vios, Honda City, Hyundai Accent, and the likes. Before anything else, what's really catchy about the MG5 is its price point. It is positioned at a very competitive price of $698,000. The overall design of the MG5 is to deliver a British design, and British designs are usually on the conservative and classy design. As you can see, the front is equipped with a halogen headlight with a wide grille in the front carrying the MG emblem. On the rear, it is equipped with a sleek LED taillight with chrome garnish that connects both LED taillights. The trunk also has a hint of a spoiler through the shape of the trunk. On the side, it is shaped through the line cues from the front fender that runs through the rear. It is also equipped with a 15-inch steelies with hubcaps, but a 17-inch wheel in my opinion would look a little better. Overall, the exterior is what you'd expect from a European design. It's simple yet elegant, and with this price, what more could you ask for? Let's go and pop the hood and check the engine. The MG5 comes with a 1.5-liter 4-cylinder dual variable valve timing engine which produces 112 horsepower at 6,000 RPM and 150 Nm of torque at 4,500 RPM. This model is mated with a 5-speed manual transmission and has a mixed fuel consumption rating of 18 km per liter. It has a fuel tank capacity of 45 liters. Now on the inside, you're greeted with a 3-spoke steering wheel. You have leather materials wrapped around the steering wheel and it has perforated leather on the sides. You have side extensions here for better grip. It is electric power steering and it's very soft to turn. And on the bottom part is your flat part of the steering wheel to give you that sporty feel or look on the MG5. Now on the left side, you have your controls for the head unit. So you have volume up, volume down, mute button, and previous and next. You have your phone connectivity and your source. And on the right hand side, you have controls for the gauge cluster, which we will tackle on later. And this is your custom button that you could set it on the head unit later on. And you also have voice command right over here. Steering wheel could also be adjusted. And on the left side, you have controls for the side mirrors. These are not auto folding, but it is power side mirrors. And you have your headlight leveler right over here. So on the gauge cluster, this is controlled with this controls right here on the steering wheel. First and foremost, you have your time right there, your RPM and your speedometer on the left side. So with the settings, you have your trip meter 1, your duration of the trip meter 1, and this is of the liters every 100 kilometers. Trip meter 2, and it has the same info. And on the other tab, you have the fuel, you have the range, you have your instant liters per 100 kilometers, and on settings, you could adjust the brightness. There you go. So this one, the kilometers per hour right there is, I think, the speed limiter or a speed warning. So you could adjust it every 5 kilometers. There you go. And so that's about it on the gauge cluster. Now this one has a 5-speed manual transmission. And to go into reverse, just push it down and all the way to the left and up. And that is reverse. And with reversing, you have your reverse backup camera and steering wheel that adjusts to the guidance lines. Cup holders in here. Handbrake. Your phone pocket in here, or any of your coins, you could put it in there. Probably this one has an optional wireless charger that you could buy aftermarket. DC outlet, and your USB charger, and your CarPlay input. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto works in this system. And right here is your physical buttons. You have the turn off and turn on of the air conditioning, fan, temperature, and this is for the volume, front defogger and rear defogger. So let's go and check out what the infotainment system offers. So first and foremost, you're in the home screen. You have your FM right here. And let's try listening to some music. So right off the bat, the speaker sounds decent. It's not too bad. It's not too good. It's on the middle. You have door speakers and tweeter speakers right there for the clarity, and for the deep tones right on the bottom part. So this is the radio. AM is there as well. Let's go back to the main menu. So that's FM, and this is car. So these are the settings for in the car tab. So for lighting, you have your follow me home feature. If this one is turned on, the moment you turn off your vehicle in the nighttime, the headlights remain turned on to give you a pathway or a visual aid on your track on the way home or to anywhere you're going. So it basically is your guidance light when you're off the vehicle. So it turns off after a few seconds. Find My Car is, well, you're in a parking space and you want to use the key to find your car, and the lights and horn would trigger, or maybe just the lights, depending on what you need. And the steering wheel button, this is what I'm talking about earlier. So you could customize this one on depending what you want to set it up. So it could be car, it could be home. And now it's turned into home. When we press this, it goes to home. That's simple. So here in the driving and maintenance, you have eco driving on or off, and it shows up in the gauge cluster. There you go. Steering wheel, urban, normal, and dynamic. So this one adjusts the steering wheel depending on how soft you want to turn it. So this is electric power steering, so of course you could control that with this one. And factory setting, well, you could factory reset the head unit if you need to do it. And on the top part, you have the status of your air conditioning system. So right now it's in cold temperature, AC is turned on, recircular vents is turned on, and fan speed and the different zones you could put. This is the ambient temperature outside and your clock. Let's go to home again. And this one is your AC control. So this one, you could adjust the fan speed right over here. There you go. Temperature, left on the coldest and right on the hottest. And you have different zones as well. And it would show the airflow right over here. I don't know if you can see it. There you go. So that's for the air conditioning. So I think there's not much on this. You have your Apple CarPlay right here and your Android Auto. You could turn off the screen as well. Still, even the screen is turned off, you could still listen to some music. So this is a nice way to not distract the driver, or if you just want to relax your eyes, especially on the night. You have your phone connectivity right here. And in here you have your pictures. So you could show off your pictures via the USB right here, if you want to show your pictures on the screen. And here on the setup, you have volume settings, key beeps, adaptive volume, loudness, system beeps, equalizer. So you could adjust the bass, the middles, and the treble. And it has equalizer presets as well. Sound stage is the fader and balance. There you go. You could adjust it. Radio settings, Bluetooth connectivity, time, the display, and information with the whole system. So your software and hardware version is there, and you could do the factory reset in there as well. So I think that's about it on the infotainment system of the MG5. So in here you have an accent, which I will show you right now. It has that rough finish, and it feels like brushed aluminum or steel, but it's actually plastic. Dashboard, on the other hand, are all plastic materials. Map lights. No vanity mirrors in here, so you would have to use this if you want to have mirror. So I think there's nothing much in here. Let's go and check out the rear seats. Unlock. And then on the back, you have the same design as well as in the front. You have soft arm pad materials in here, covered in leather and white stitching. So on the back, it's pretty much basic. There's nothing much going on around here. You don't have lights in here, just to let you know. You do have grab handles though. Legroom is quite okay. And head clearance is good as well. You have 3 headrests in here for the back. And no, there's no armrest in here. Just plain and simple. And here's the front view of the 2024 MG5. So this is basically the entry level of the MG car lineup. And it looks pretty nice, to be honest. So you have your touchscreen, your good design on the dashboard, sporty design on the steering wheel. You get the necessities you need for this modern day standards. Okay, I think we need to go and check the cargo area or the trunk area. Electronic switch right there and your reverse backup camera. Now one good thing about the MG5 is that the cargo space is quite large for the size of the vehicle. It may look small or it may look a compact sedan on the outside, but on the inside you have a massive cargo space on the back. And you also have your spare tire right here with your tools. So there's nothing much going around on here in the back, but plainly for cargo space. So I hope you enjoyed the full review of the 2024 MG5. There's a lot more to come, so please do subscribe, share, and like my videos. This is PatrickReyesTV signing out.